Hey there, sign of Leo. This is Kim here to do a different type of reading. This is going to be a next 3 days. Yeah, that's what it's going to do. It says next 3 days. Just something a little bit different than only 48 hours. So we'll have a couple of cards on the tarot or from the tarot for each day. That's how I was thinking of doing it. And then I'll pull some of the pocket animal spirit deck from that deck, and then from the 108 deck also. So I hope you guys are doing well. Guys, if you need a private reading, that information is also in the description box below. But with that out of the way, let's get some messages here for Leo's next 3 days. From when you watch this, by the way, I don't like putting a date necessarily. It's from when you first watch this. Okay. So for day 1, those. For the day 2 coming up, and for day 3. And of course, if we need to clarify, we will. We might not have to. I guess it just all depends on what cards come out, right? Day 1, whoa, day 2, starfish wanting to pop out. Day 2, day 3. Okay, and then from the 108 deck. Okay, so let's see what we get. Okay, day 1, what do we have for Leos? Good news. Good. 8 of Wands. And the 6 of Swords, which the 6 of Swords in this deck, because this is the Journey of the Sacred Bee tarot deck, it says earn success on the 6 of Swords, and on the 8 of Wands it says swiftness. So, look, you're headed in the right direction as you're watching this. Whatever direction that you have decided to head into, it's the right one. You have good news coming that's going to help you keep moving in that direction that leads you to, you know, as they say, like calmer waters. Okay, and there is this element here of listening to your thoughts, listening to your intuition and what it's telling you as far as maybe what direction you want to move into or that you're going to go to. Yeah, oh, well, the intuition, perfect. Yeah, the crystal ball, which literally says intuition. So, yeah, so intuition, premonition, the crystal ball, it says seeing clearly, discernment, perception, sixth sense, instinct, divination, future planning, and ESP, past, present, future, a gut reaction, and an inner knowing. And I absolutely love this card. I love this card, the Nightingale. I will look it up. There's air sign energy here. It went right to it. It went right to it. All right, so a fearless voice, speech, communication, or song, sings and speaks freely with kindness. The song of the nightingale is otherworldly. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. It transports the listener to a realm of poetry. The nightingale energy is with us when we write, when we compose, and especially when you sing. It reminds us that music heals the deepest wounds, and this card indicates a need to open the bridge between your heart and your voice. Is there something that you need to say? How long has it been since you have sung? Oh my gosh, how beautiful. I like that. I love that message. Okay, let's see day 2. What do we have for Leo? Day 2. 10 of Swords. God. I knew we might have to clarify, but not really, guys. I don't mind this. Look, I don't mind this for you at all. I don't. I don't mind it because the wheel is coming out with it. And that's why I don't mind it. It's so much. And, okay. Swords, especially when you get up there 8, 9, 10 in the tarot, the interpretation is usually grim. it's usually like, oh God, you know, something has to end, but it's gone on for a while. And it can be something that you are putting an end to, like a certain thought process that kept you in a certain darker place. It can be that. So whatever this Ten of Swords is, it is something that's completely ending so that something else, you know, is ready to turn. Because the wheel is fortune. The wheel is something good happening. So even though something is going out of your life or ending, well, let's see what other cards we have. There is something good here with a new season. You have the Master. See, I mean, you have the Master and the Starfish for this day. So this is something that I feel like you're deciding to put an end to yourself. You know, I'm getting a feeling of an end to what they're saying is like an end to your own betrayal of self. And I know that's kind of a harsh thing to even think of. But we do it to ourselves all the time. We betray ourselves a lot. In different ways. And so look here, we have the Master card. So whatever this is, you have mastered something enough to know what has to end so that you can have a new good season in your life. And so I will get clarifying, because I'm not going to leave us with that on that note. The Master says discipline, working smart, focus, structure, teaching, training, conquer. Yeah, to conquer, to overcome, controlled, a commanding presence, and in the flow. And then this beautiful watery energy with the starfish. Let's see what it has to say. Beautiful, alluring, a natural and exquisite beauty, mesmerizing to all. Being around somebody with starfish energy is a thrill, like you're being put under the spell of divinity itself. Okay, so if it's balanced, it's nice in that beauty. If it's unbalanced, it can be too much focus on outwardly appearance. Yes, but I'm going to say it's in the upright here with this uplifting, artistic, and expressive energy. So let's go ahead and get a clarifying card for this Ten of Swords. Boy, it's too early. I need some more coffee. Hang on. It's too early for the Ten of Swords, Spirit. It's too early. Okay, Ten of Swords. Please clarify Ten of Swords for the Leos, please, for day 2. The Knight of Pentacles. And it's upright, guys. And then the Four of Wands on the bottom. This, now, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. That makes sense. Look, this is not bad. This is like when we've decided that there is something that we are not going to invest in anymore because it was betraying ourselves. That's what I think. Now, if you are resonating with this reading as being, no, Kim, somebody has really betrayed me over and over and they're in my energy, then you stop investing in that person. You know, deciding to put a finality in. But I see you focused on this new mastery level chapter or new season where your dedication and your hard work is really, really going to pay off. The Four of Wands, it can be when you have a lot of success in something that you've been doing, like your work, it can be perfected like success in that sense, as it can be a celebration. This is you celebrating, hitting a milestone. Whatever this means to you of what you are deciding not to invest in, like this choice, whatever it was, had a consequence to you. Mentally, physically, the Ten of Swords doesn't feel good. And so you decide not to invest in it anymore, and look, you're victorious. Okay, you shine after you do that. So let's see what this day 3 is about. The Knight of Swords. And the Three of Cups. I mean, yeah, you decide. There's something very significant here. day one, you're headed in the right direction, your thought process. You know exactly where you need to go. You're headed there. It happens to be that something gets brought to your attention of, okay, this needs to end. It does. And then by day 3, you are focused and you're determined and you're making big changes. Is what it's saying, is you're making big changes. They all lead to success and abundance with the 3 of Cups. Whatever this big change is, it's that you go for it. By day 3, you're starting to be more focused, have more clarity of thought and all of that. Yes, high vibe, balloons, fun, freedom. I absolutely love this for you. You're soaring so high by day 3. By day 3, you're soaring so high. The eagle and the balloon. This is about being higher up. This is not only about this reading is just even giving me energy, reading it for you, this energy for you. Because I'm so happy, because this is change that you're wanting to make. With the Knight of Swords, this is sheer determination. It's a fighter energy. It is a fighter for yourself, for a change, for some sort of change that pays off. So high vibe here, you get into some higher vibes, I would say, than day 2. By day 3, I like it. I like it. Tell me about the eagle. I like these readings. I'm already, this is the first one I've ever done with 3-day thing, and I like it. So I'm definitely going to keep doing these. I think these are fun. Eagle. All-pervading power. Truth seeker. Transforms karma. The noble eagle emanates the light of the sun. This great bird is both physically and spiritually strong, representing, get this, mastery over the elements of fire and air. Mastery. When the eagle appears, you will soon be thrown into the karmic fire for the sake of transformation. You're burning it away, basically. It pushes us to be the best and our brightest self. So you will hold on for dear life on this ride, but you're focused and you're going to, basically you're going to achieve what you want. It means bright, radiant, and it means overcoming challenges. So attaining goals, stress-free, independence, let it go. Yeah. All right. So I think I'm going to leave it there. I could ask a little bit about, I'm a little tempted to ask about this change. Okay, because this is like success here. The Knight of Pentacles would suggest success through work or an offer coming to you, perhaps regarding some type of increase in the finances. It's stability. It's a stable movement. It is movement. You have 2 knights, so it is movement, but it is stable. I want to know more about the change coming in for Leo. Please, the change coming in for Leo. The change has to do with the devil energy. And so the way that we may be dealing with the devil energy, our fears, anything that we feel attached to or that has more control over us than we would like, that's what we're changing. It can be a controlling person. It can be some type of habit that feels like it's controlling you instead of you running your own life, So that's what I see as being the big change. Look at that. Yeah, you're leaving the devil in the dust is what you're doing. You're leaving the devil in the dust. And I see this 2 of Cups here on the bottom because the 8 of Cups means you're going on a path, and this is a different type of journey. It was overdone. Something was overdone when you get the 8 of Cups. Unfulfilling at this point and overdone. And even overconsumption can represent that too. But I see this as like you meeting your higher self and saying, yeah, let's join, and in perfect harmony. So that would be a big goal for a soul, wouldn't it? So let's close out here with an angel number message. Beautiful little reading. I really like it. I like it. And some of you could be going on some sort of trip to blow off steam or to get some relaxation, take good care of yourself. Could be just like a retreat or some type of thing there also. Okay, so I have 30. I'm an imaginative person, an original thinker, excellent communicator. You have a great talent for using creativity to convey your ideas, and your optimistic attitude has uplifting effects on others. I'm imaginative. That's what I have for your next 3 days, Leo.